People, listen up. Just listen. Okay, it's about debt again. So let's say you're living somewhere, right? No matter what the fuck it is, you have a mortgage, you're renting, whatever the fuck, and you have credit cards and other crap. Just if you get extra money, let's say from the government, because someday that's gonna happen. Um, yeah, don't leave where the fuck you are. Just highly suggest not unless you just have to or really want to. But let's say you get the extra money, right, and you pay off your debt and mortgage, whatever. Don't leave. Unless you just don't like the place where you're at. Do what you gotta do. But if you're debt free, financially free, fuck, stay where the fuck you are if you love it. And if you don't, maybe put money into it to make it where you love the place, where it's home, and you feel safe and all that shit. Something to like think about, cause nobody likes being in debt. Nobody likes to shove out more money out than coming in. So like, let's say your money comes in, immediately just goes out to debt. Fuck the debt. Get rid of the debt and worry about the essentials like rent, electric, water, internet. And fucking that's a necessity nowadays. And sewer. Living living life. Got it made if you got pretty much those five things. Oh, six. And a car. If you really need a car. If you have a car, keep it. Till it blows the fuck up. Even if it's rotting away, but not bad, fix it. If you love it that much, yeah, fix it. Or get another one. But if you're financing a car, just don't. You don't need it then if you have to finance it. But if you have the money just to buy a car, buy the car that you can just buy it, like right now. Do that instead of financing, because fuck that. You'll never be financially free. And being financially free would like probably get rid of our national debt, and maybe the government can invest in better shit and better priorities and fix the border and all that shit. And maybe better schools too, so they could teach you not to be in debt. They'll just teach you to be in debt. When I went, they did. Oh well. But hopefully for the next generations, they don't learn to do that, because well, they wouldn't have to worry about everyone's fucking debt. Or just get rid of the debt ceiling. Fuck it. Get rid of the debt ceiling, because no other countries give a fuck about their currency. Just shit just goes up. Because everybody's in debt. Oh well, people live and learn. Just get out of that shit. And just stay where the fuck you are. Unless you're homeless or in a homeless shelter. Yeah, figure out how to get out of there. And it'll get better. You just gotta look around. and so on. Yeah, I probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I think I know quite a bit. Enough where some shit should just kind of make sense. If you got no money for shit, you don't need it. If you have money that you do need something, well, then that's what you need. Just from my experience, just don't get debt. No matter who the fuck tells you to get debt, don't. Just don't. Either you rent, if you have the money for a mortgage and a loan, car loan, do what the fuck ever. But if you don't, just don't. Just don't take debt. Just don't. But that's just my opinion or suggestion people should try and take. If not, whatever. Though you all will fucking learn on your own, like I am. And just telling you from my experience, just don't. But if you do, it's your problem. Just like student loan debt, it's your problem. If you decide to go, oh well. Try to get out of it. Pay as much as you can, whatever you can afford. And once it's gone, the money you're paying towards the debt, wow, you can save it or spend it on nothing. Then necessities like food and basic shit you need to live, like house. No, well, I already said it earlier. You know, you should know. Most of everybody should know, especially nowadays. The old fuckers, they knew years later. Let's try to break the cycle of just taking on debt if you can't afford it. Like if you don't have the money to buy whatever you want to buy at that very moment, not for you. It's not for you. Not yet. Not yet. You just gotta save. It'll be there. If not, something better be there. Just until you have the money to buy whatever the fuck you want, save. Don't take on debt. For me, I did. My cell phone. Next month, I don't have to pay for it anymore. $700, 2 years. $30 a month. I could have used that for something else, like maybe more gas, maybe more weed, whatever the fuck. Fucking shit that I need or I don't need and I save it. Whatever the fuck. It just, the money just goes up when you're out of debt, magically. It's weird. It's like some people don't think that. Like, I didn't think of that back then. I think, like, oh awesome. Well, fuck, I don't have the money for that, so I'll just put on credit. I'll pay it when I can pay it. It just keeps going up and up. And the funny thing is, you lock in your credit card, that don't mean shit, because you just unlock it and use it again. I try to put a restriction on mine, so I can't use it until either the debt's paid off, or I call them back, whoever the fuck I have debt or credit with, to let me use it again. Right? No, I couldn't do that. But they liked what I was thinking, though, because that was a great idea. Why the fuck doesn't that already happen? It makes sense. Like, if you can't control yourself with your debt, and if you try to, like, stop yourself, especially calling them up, trying to be like, hey, can you put, like, a restriction on it? No, you can't do that. Why not? That's how you're not spending more money that you don't have. But no, the credit card companies and debt collect, they don't care. It's this. They want you to spend that shit. They want you to be maxed out, whatever the fuck. Pay high interest. And it's going up again. Because we're in debt. That's the fucking problem. But oh well. If it goes up, oh well.
Jeffrey.
What?